Greetings, everyone. This is Ivan coming to you live from the home office. I'm excited to bring you this news about a wonderful email hosting. I know that if you see my videos over the years, I've always given you the best hosting, in my opinion, that I use as well as I share with you. Disclaimer, if you're a spammer, please get off the line here because I'm not looking for people that spam, I'm looking for people that really want to send out bulk emailing. And I'm not talking about just emailing a whole bunch of spam. I'm talking about emailing of substance and information and things of that nature. I know we want to bulk mail, and sometimes it's so hard to find a legit bulk mailing system. And so what I want to do is share with you this new one that I found that I have absolutely enjoyed, and it's always a pleasure to bring it to you. And I know it changes up every so often. So the last one that I was able to use, at some point they just I don't know, the company changes things, but this one here is definitely, if you see in the title there, professional business email. And we're going to be able to hook this up to a bulk mailer. As you know, I promote AB Bulk Mailer as the bulk mailer that I've been using for many years, and it's still a great. They just changed management over almost a year ago, but it's still there and it's relevant. And so, what I want to do is get started with this. But first and foremost, I want to talk about the sending limits. So let's go ahead. I did create a document here, talk about the limits. There are different packages that you can go with based off your budget. As always, I always stand behind being able to find the most efficient way to do email marketing on a big level without having to break the bank. And so here we go again. I found something very economical for budget friendly people that are looking for ways to promote and be able to do bulk mailing without, again, breaking the bank, because a lot of you sometime are looking to profit, and you're doing all these things online and haven't seen any profits. Well, here, let's shake that up and make sure that you start seeing some profits from your bulk mailing, especially if you got a great list as well. And if not, you need leads, I'm also able to provide that as well. Most of you already know that. And I'll have everything down in the description. So before I get started, make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already a part of my subscriber list, and also like the page as well. That's something I know that people are doing these days. So why not? I mean, a lot of my videos, I just give you content. But today, go ahead and like and subscribe. So with that being said, let's talk about what packages they have. Okay. Now, what I like is that they do have a free package, but let's get into the paid packages first. They have the starter, the pro, and the unlimited. As you see here, if you look at the page there, the starter lets you send 500 emails per domain. The pro package is 1,000 emails per domain, and you have the ultimate, which is 1,500 emails per domain. Now, understand that's one domain. Okay, so if you're sending thousands of emails and you want to send more than 1,000 per hour, you're going to need to have a second domain. So you can buy more than one domain. They're very cheap, and I'll show you how to do that as well. You can also have your domain transferred over, but I recommend that you just buy a new domain. They're very cheap, and I'll show you, and I'm going to go step by step. And also, if you decide that, hey, I want to try out the free trial, that is limited. If you see in the red there, you only can send 100 emails per hour, which is still not bad, but it's not really good either. But again, I know people are on a budget, they want to try something out. And so they do offer a free trial plan for a couple months. At any point, you can upgrade if you decide that you want to do that. But if you're looking to do mass emailing, you need don't play. You just get out there and make it happen. Now, with that being said, let's get back to the page that we're at, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. I'm going to go step by step on how to set up your account here with this particular email hosting site, professional business email. Now, as you notice, I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to show you the packages they have. Now, these are billed yearly, which shows that the most popular plan, which I recommend, is $28.88. That right there says a lot, because that is not a lot. If you look at all the email platforms out there, you know that to send out massive amount of emails is way more than $28. You already know that. So that's what I thrive on, being able to find you something economical. So if you're at a point where you can't afford $28, then I would say, go save up your pennies and get that done. Now, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go with the free trial to show you how to at least set it up, because I'm still going to buy a domain name, but I want to show you now. With that being said, if we go free trial, you see that it's good for 2 months, the same plan. Now, after the 2 months, they will bill you for that yearly of $28.88, I think it was. Let's go back and see what it was. We'll go here yearly. Let's see, that's $28.88. That's correct. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and do the free one, and I'm going to go with the most popular. And you see how it breaks down. Now, if you want to go with the ultimate, I understand. Depends on, again, your budget and what type of emailing you want to do. And, if you want to send out, and you need to buy more than one domain as well. So here you got 3 mailboxes included. You got 30 gigabytes of emails, space, which is great. You also get full mobile sync support. This one here gives you a little bit more, as you see. Okay, now with that being said, let's go ahead and get an email. Now, I'm going to purchase a domain. I recommend anyone that's going to use it and just buy a domain, because transferring a domain over just takes a lot of time. If you ever done it, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours, and you're ready to start emailing, the same day. Now, with that being said, anyone that is looking at this video, I always like to share with you that when you decide to buy through any of my affiliate links, I always give out bonuses. That's every time, because I know it's a privilege and honor that you decide to spend with me, because there's other people out there, but I've been doing this pretty much a long time, and I always want to give a bonus and be grateful for the fact that you decided to purchase through me. And that's what AB Bulkmer, anything that I have online, you'll see that I've always talk about bonuses. So if you decide that you're going to go through this particular link to get any of this domains or whatever it is, the hosting, email hosting, you definitely will get a bonus. If you decide to go free and upgrade later down the road, now I understand a free trial, you're not going to get anything, but when you decide to upgrade, just send me your receipt or whatever, and I'll give you a bonus. And bonus usually means some leads, or some lead generation software, things of that nature. It's always something. And most of you that's been with me for some years know that I always stand behind my word of giving you some type of bonus, but you got to show that, if you're supporting me, I'm going to support you as well. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and purchase a new domain. You're going to see me right in action again. I recommend that you get a domain through here, and they're very cheap. You'll see once I put in, I have a domain that I'm going to look up, Home Solutions Inc. is what I'm going to see if it's available. .info. You can go .com. You can go whatever you want. I go .info because those are cheapest. I mean, at the end of the day, you're sending out info. Now, as you see, it's only $3.98 for the whole year. I mean, that is incredible. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add to the cart. Now, if you look here, you see that everything is still showing free. I got the pro email account, and I'm going to go ahead and add to cart. Okay, now the taxes come up to, and it's about $4. And again, that's very cheap. Now, if you think about it, you're going to spend $28.88 a whole year for one domain. Now, if you want to have multiple domains, it's a little bit more, but let's just go with the $28.88. Okay, plus, let's do the 20. I got a calculator. You can hear it. Plus $4.16. That's $33 that you will be able to send 1,000 emails an hour, which calculates to a whole bunch of emails. You do the math in your head. Again, I need a calculator if I'm going to do all that math. And that's easy math, just messing with you. So understand that you're going to be able to send a tremendous amount of emails. Now, once I had added to the cart, I'm going to go ahead and continue. Okay. And now the order is here. The mailboxes, I'm going to keep the same. That's the default amount, 3 mailboxes. I'm going to go ahead and keep going. So I want you to see everything that I'm doing here so you'll know exactly how to proceed. Now, as you see, I have it for 1 year. They give me a 78% off, and you'll get the same thing as well. Just go through my link there. They give you a domain privacy for free forever, as you see. They also are talking about the free trial, which you see, and I don't need to turn on auto renew right now. And then, as you see, they have other domain names if they want me to buy the premium, which, if you notice, the info that I bought, the .com, is $1,600. So I'm pretty fortunate to get that domain, the info one. All right, so that's pretty neat. All right, and then it shows where you can upgrade and get all this extra stuff. I don't need none of that. I already have the professional email. I need the web hosting. So these are things that most of the time you're going to be upsell on. You know how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm order. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and create an account, which if you don't have one, you create your account. If you already have one, you go ahead and put in your information. So let's go ahead and get that started. So I'm going to type in my username real quick and password. And then like doing this right live on the video here. Let's go ahead and put in my first name, what you already know. Okay. And that's not in. Then I'll put an email here. Business options, Inc. Gmail. All right, so let's make sure that's correct. Let's see here. I do want to sign up for Namecheap's newsletter. That's up to you. You can click it or unclick it. You can read the terms and agreement. I'm going to go ahead and create an account. As you see here, we're doing it live. All right, so let's go ahead and create an account. All right, and so now I'm going to go ahead and review my information. I am registering on behalf of a company. No, I'm not. We're not going to do that. I mean, if you have a company, you go ahead and do that, but there's no reason for it. So then they're going to ask for your home address information. So I'll put in my I probably should have paused here, but you know what? I might as well let you see it. I'm not going to, since this is over the internet, I can't let all my information out there. Let's see here. So I'm probably going to blur this out because the way people are taking information over the internet these days, you got to be careful. I know that's not you, but still got to be careful. All right, so it's United States. And most of you have my number as well, so I put my number in there. Okay. Let's do the so okay, and emails in there. We're going to go ahead and continue. As you see, everything looks good. Solutions Inc. Options. So let's go ahead and continue. Now, as you see, it's all registered here. And the contact, everything looks good so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and let me see if that's a domain enable. Let's see here. Save the configuration button. We can say that later. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Now I'm going to enter my card information. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. As you see, the purchase is completed. Now, as you see, what's next? They want you to set up your DNS for your domain. That's why I say it's easier. Just go ahead and get a domain. It's not that much. Get it from Namecheap. And I appreciate your support. So with that being said, let's go ahead and set up the DNS. We're going to do it live here. All right. Now they give you a video and everything, but it shouldn't be that hard. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's got all that in there. How-to. These are how-to videos, which I don't need to do that. Okay, I have a message up here. Let me see, that's a view all, my order summary. Let's go back and let me see here. Maybe I already said make the required changes. Let's see here, so I can start emailing. Okay, so now it's registered. Let me see here. I pretty much think it's already set up, but I'm gonna go through here. First register with it. Oh, because I did it with Namecheap, I don't have to go through all that, so which is great. All right, so we know that the settings are okay, but just understand if you use your own domain, that it's going to basically have to go through the DNS process, and again, that can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. If you've ever done it, it's just extra work that you don't need to do, especially if you're trying to get started with here. So as we see here, as a renew here, which I don't know, I'm not renewing anything. Let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. It's got my domain list, hosting list, private emails. So let's go to private emails. Boom, there it is. It's active. Looks really good. So I can go ahead and click manage here. Now I'm doing all this live and just wanted to show you what it looks like. So when you get your email, you don't have a whole lot of doubts of how to get things set up. Now right here, I need to go on and create a mailbox now. So that's what I'm going to do. The mailbox is going, you see my domain name is here. And I'm going to go ahead and name it info, or actually contact. And contact, okay, because let me see, contact. Or I can make Ivan. I decided contact. And then I'm going to do a password. Go here again, confirm. I love making live videos, and I know it's been close to a year since I made my last video, so let's go ahead and do that. We're good on that. I like to save passwords, that way I ain't gotta worry about it. So now we know the email is done. Let's see here. Now, everything else is good here. There we go. There's the email, as you see. Okay, live and direct. All right, I don't need to edit no storage. Let's see here, open webmail is what I'm about to do. Again, this is live and in action. There we go, business email. So what I do is I put in my contact email. Contact at home business, home solutions on home, but that's my other email is home solutions Inc. .info. Okay, then I'm gonna put in my password here. And let's keep me signed in for now. Now I understand you can use this box to email from, but that's not going to use it. I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to use it to set up my AB bulk mailer. Okay, I don't need to start no tour. Now this is something y'all can do. You know, I want to make this video. I'm already up to about 19 minutes on this video, so I'm getting to the end. I don't want to go into no hour, you know, and all that. So let's get straight to the point here. Now, as we see here, my email is here. I can start composing and sending emails from here, but guess what? I'm going to set it up to work with my AB bulk mailer. So let me go over here. Let me see. I need to move the screen a little bit so you can see. Let me see. I hope you can see this where you can connect the device settings. So I want to connect the device and I want to connect the PC. I send the mail. And here you go. This is the coordinates you need. I know that I have to blur this out, so you get people looking at settings and want to do all the things. I may not have to blur it all out, but I'm going to use this outgoing address on my AB bulk. So let's go over here and pull up the AB bulk mailer. So I'll go ahead and copy that. And my bulk mailer should be up already. There it is. I like orange. You can always change the colors of your bulk mailer. It's yours. So as you know, you've seen plenty of these videos. As you see, I already got um, some servers already in there, but I'm adding a new one. All right, and then I go back and I get the email here, copy, and go back here. Like I said, a lot of these videos are similar, but for all you newbies, this is how you set it. I keep it at 587. I know that a lot of times they tell you what POP address you use. They got outgoing at 465. I use 587 because it's the most common and most easiest to set up. Not saying 465 don't work. I'm just not going to use it. And then I put in the password that I created my webmail with. Okay. Now I look at everything. Now I also want to set up my daily quota and per hour. So we know that I can send what is that? Let's go back to the sheet here for reference. I did get here we go. 1,000 emails per hour. This is the one I have. I have the pro package. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in 1,000 per hour times 12. Let's just say 12 hours. So let's put 12,000. We can actually leave it at 10,000 actually. So I'll put it at 12. Now that's in a 12-hour period. I mean, I could put 24 for a 24-hour, and then 1,000 per hour is what we not 10,000, but 1,000. This way, everyone, this keeps you under the radar because you don't want your system to get shut down because you went over the quota. It's 1,000 an hour. We're gonna keep it at that. Okay. So go ahead and save. There you are. Congratulations. It's been successfully added. I love to see that success message. Now, I have other servers here. Now, if you notice, these only show that I can send 24 in one day because that was the other account that I had with another provider. If you watch my videos, you already know what provider that is. And so that provider does not work as good anymore. They did some changes. So anyway, if you notice here, I have it numbered. Now, because I added this is my new 0, and then I'm going to change everything to a different number now because I have, instead of 3 accounts, I have 5 accounts, or actually, instead of 4, I have 5, and 0 is always counted as the first one. Just want you to understand. I always count your first one as 0. Okay? And it may say 4, but it's really 5 in actuality, but 0 is the first one. Now, with that being said, I'm going to click on one. Now, when you have it unclicked, that means you're not using that email. That's why I have it unclicked. If I had both of all these clicked, that means I'm using all these emails. That's what I like about Buckman. You don't have to use every server every time you send. You could be using one server. Like, say, for instance, I want to send an email broadcast just for this particular server. Then I would unclick these and just use that one server. Okay, so now what I want to do is a quick test run real quick because, proof is always in the pudding. As they say, I want to show you live and direct that this thing, you see me set it up, you see me put this together right in front of you. And most of my videos show when I do this, usually 99% of the time, the email is going to go to an inbox. And see, that's the main thing, is that if you're testing your email, always test it first. When you put in a new server, if your first email go to spam, that right there is not good. That is a bad sign, and it's almost like if that happens, it's time to go back and get you a refund from whatever server that you're using. You know, most of these should be having a 30-day money back guarantee. So as you see, it's set up, and so I'm going to go ahead and close it. Now, some of you may not even know about this option, but I'm going to show you there's a quick mail option. If you click here at the bottom where you got a little white square, there's what we call a quick mail. This is the best way to check it. It's the same. So I go to quick mail. Okay. Now here, I'm going to put in a message. As you see, it's already got where it's going, but that's not the email I want to go to. Actually, that's the email that I've just created. It's a trip that is already in there. So what I'm going to do, this is so amazing. I'm going to put in 8/8 because that's not, I'm putting in today's date, which is, if you're looking at this video, it is August 8th. Now, you may be on a different time zone, maybe the next day for all I know. I deal with people around the world, and I understand we're on different time zones. So Anyway, I want to put in one of my other emails here that I'm going to test, and the one I'm going to test is really the email that I use most of the time when people are contacting me on social media. Marketing Pro. If you've been a subscriber, you already know this email. All right, so, I'm going to put it right here. I almost misspelled it. tmemarketingpro. Somehow I got mixed up there. Let's see here, make sure everything is correct. Great news, this email hosting is the best in the land. Then I put my name there. It's just a basic message. No links right now. We just want to see it go to the inbox. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and now understand, everyone. When you start emailing, we understand if you've been emailing for a while, you have to warm up your emails. That means do not try and go out and send 10,000 the first day you open an account. We have to be diligent in understanding how email works. Warm it up. Do a couple thousand a day and then ramp it up the second week to 5,000 or maybe 8,000 or maybe even 10,000, depends. You see, I've been at this so long that I haven't been, black flag. You get black flag if they find out you send out, because sometimes you could be sending out a lot of emails, you'll still be flagged as a spammer because you're sending out so many emails. So understand, you want to warm it up. This is not about rushing and getting it done quick. I don't get it where people will get an account and think they can send out 50,000 emails in one day. It doesn't work like that. I don't care what account that you get. You have to warm it up. You have to, as I call, marinate it and season it. Okay, so I'm sending out this one email. Let's go ahead and send. Give it a little time. Okay. I think that's it. Trying to send. There we go. And I think I have my delay on like 20 seconds. Again, if you use a delay in between your emails, don't go under 13 seconds. I think I have it at 15. I'm not sure. I changed my settings periodically. So let's go ahead and close. We're going to go check email. But let's look at my settings. Let me see. What do I have? I'll have it at 18 seconds. So again, you can change this. You see how it turned red? That lets you know you're getting into that zone. So I wouldn't go past 13. I mean, at the end of the day, you may want to keep it in the black, but some of you are a little impatient, so I say don't go below 13. I'm gonna keep it where it's at. I'm not gonna change it. 18 seconds is good enough. And I'll show you probably in a later video why that is. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in to my Gmail account real quick. Well, not log in. I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to it. So you get to see it live right in my inbox. Let's see. Let me refresh. And there it is, live in effect. 12:09 p.m., which that's the time here. Let's look at the email. This is a great sign, everyone. Inbox. I always like to be in the 90s in my inbox. Great news. This email hosting is the best in the land. You see that is my inbox. Wow, that's incredible. I just had another email come in from my friend there. But this is my personal email that most of you know. I got leads coming in here as well. If you ever want to see how leads are generated, that's how they look when I generate leads. I get leads coming in all the time. This came in at 6 a.m. Not to be bragging, but when you buy leads from me, you're getting fresh leads, okay? But anyway, I think that's long enough. This video has went on for 30 minutes. Again, this is the system that I'm recommending now. If you're using the old system, please let it go. Because this one here is letting you send more emails than the other system, and inbox delivery is incredible. Okay, everyone, make it a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please subscribe, click the like button, and I appreciate for all my people that's been with me for years. Just know that I'm always going to give you quality videos and also stuff that's going to work for your business. Okay, and again, for all you spammers, please don't be trying to contact me. They're all out there. And if you're looking for serious emailing and you want to be able to email people on a regular basis and list and all that, and thousands upon thousands, get in contact with me. And again, thank you for supporting, and whatever you get out of my links, remember, it's always a bonus behind it. So thank you again. Make it a great day. and I look to see everyone on the beaches of the world.